Welcome to your daily focus, April the 21st, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. So we have the 21st. Now, the 21st is very much a card. It's like the perfect energy to have on the eve of a moon, the eve of a new moon. Definitely. The 21 energy is all about completion, coming to decisions, shedding the past, closing a chapter, getting ready for a new start, a new way of life, a new opportunity, new relationships. If we were to add the numerology of the day together, it becomes an 11. So where we put our focus, where we put our focus, what we set our sights on, where we put in the work, brings in quick successes. Now the sun is in Taurus, is asking us to pull back a little bit. The moon is in Aries. So don't pick any long-term projects today. You want to see the results by the end of today, okay? Because that moon is going to move into Taurus, and you're not going to have the enthusiasm that you started out the project with. This is how we end up with those half-finished projects. We start them at the wrong time. So we don't want to start any long-term today. If we want to see the successes, we need to pick those short little 20 minutes, 3-hour projects, put in a day at the most, but you want to complete it. You want to have it done. You don't want any loose strings. Today is very much an energy of making sure that we don't leave any loose ends. Whether it's in the big picture of our lives and the big events of our life, or in the smallest, most mundane things. Let's see what the cards have to say for us. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. We sit there, and right away I thought of the parent-child scenario here. So consider yourself the child, and consider, the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides, the parent. And we say, I want, I need, I must have, just like a child will to their parents. And the parents, what do? They love them. So of course they're going to bring that into their existence. And they do. And about 2 days later, they see it broken or laying in a corner, and then the child comes back up to the parent and says, I want, I want, I want. Now, as the parent, are you as eager to get that next little prize that your child wants? Dylan's highlighting this. So we have to, look at the things that we already have in our lives and understand the abundance that we already have, the blessings that we already have. Because as we see way in the background, there's this big, huge, glowing cup. So this beautiful opportunity or gift ready to come our way. But if we sit there and we kind of go, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I have a lack of this, I have a lack of that, this doesn't go right, this doesn't happen, I have nothing, oh, woe is me. Chances are we're going to be sitting there and thinking the exact same thing months from now. So it is a beautiful opportunity today to really look at what we already have, working towards oh, that sounded nasty. Boys. Dylan came and said he was sorry. He gave me the look. You got a little temperamental there. It must have been Milo wasn't giving in to his ways. And now we have Milo coming in so quietly, just checking it out. Making sure, it was the ball. It was Dylan's ball. And Milo does take the ball just to tick Dylan off. He does do it. He doesn't even like the ball, but if he knows that Dylan likes the ball. So in order to grab his attention. So this is a time to really look at what surrounds you, what you have working for you, what you have going for you. That could be your talents, your abilities. Like, don't forget to look inside. Don't forget to look in the mirror when this kind of energy comes up. Because the number one thing that you should be grateful for is you and your life and your breathing. What did I read the one day? I opened up two beautiful gifts this morning. They were my eyes. You know, Pay attention to what you have in the mundane, that if that were taken away, and we've had a lot as a planet, we've had a lot taken away kind of from us this last little while, haven't we? We can't just go and enjoy some of the things that we have typically gone and enjoyed without even thinking about it. And I'm sure we will be very grateful when we get the opportunity to start doing those things again. So what you have in your life now, pay attention to your friends, your family, and yes, the material things that you have in your life. Maybe it's the finances in the bank for you. Maybe you are working consistently and you're getting that paycheck, or the government is funding you in some way right now and you're able to make the payments, put food on the table. Maybe you have a gift, talent, an ability that nobody else has. And please don't think that your talent or ability anybody can do, because that's simply not true. What do you have to actually go forward with right now? If this is all that you got to move forward, what would it look like? How could you turn it into joy? How could you turn it into happiness? Because when you spark that kind of energy inside your mind is looking for ways of succeeding, of manifesting dreams, the possibilities of your tomorrow. Boys, settle down. We have the Queen of Wands. I think it was yesterday we had the King of Wands, did we not? Here's the Queen, so a little bit more from the heart. Milo and Dylan, inside voices. That's enough. Well, they're not listening tonight. Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, she's kind of like the judge. She takes in the information. She understands who's giving her that information too. So she's very keen on how valuable that information is coming in and what she needs to dismiss. And she asks questions. She goes, where's the flaw in the plan? This all looks so good, but where's the pitfall? Where am I not looking that I need to look? Because when she figures those things out, she's off to the races. When she makes a decision, she is very much like the King of Wands. She never has to look back at that moment and say, gee, did I make the right move? Because each and every time she does. So she brings that energy in. If we're willing to pause, if we're willing to look at maybe that perfect picture that we have for ourselves and say, okay, but where is the flaw? Where do I need to strengthen that goal, that dream, that desire, that action, that conversation? Where do I need to put more of my pure potential into it in order to really bring out the success or avoid that pitfall? And then we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, I'm getting a little bit more these days as the pause. I keep thinking, with that boat, there's supposed to be a motor. It's actually designed so that you can fit in a motor there. So are we pushing off shore too soon? Are we neglecting to close some chapters in our life before setting off, completing some things before setting off, having that conversation, allowing healing in before we push off? Otherwise, the success will be minimal compared to great. Or it may take us a lot longer to get there because we failed to clear up some of the burdens, responsibilities, obligations, anxieties, or fears that we had going into it. The swords that go in front of that boat are your shield of strength. They are your path that you have walked in order to be in the place you are today, to go forward. Whether that's your sage wisdom, your intuition, your talents, your abilities, just who you are, the unique, wonderful you. Let's see what our mystical wisdom cards say. And we have, oh, a different one. Cheer up, live in the moment. Cheer up and live in the moment. Turn off the news. Hide the newspaper on yourself. Scroll past those COVID-19 postings on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Allow happiness to come into your life. Right at this very moment, okay? You may have a fear that you might get sick, but right at this very moment, you are not sick. Or at least I'm praying that you're not. And if you are, know that you're already in my prayers. I can't go outside, but I can do anything I want inside. All those little things that I've bought and throughout the years, I can sit back and enjoy now because I have the time to do it with. Be in the moment. I'm a little sad because I'm lonely, so maybe I'll put on a comedy to get me laughing, to raise my energy, to cheer me up. Maybe I'll phone somebody. Because if I'm lonely, other people have to be lonely. So how about I reach out? And thank you so much for sharing that was your pajama party. And now you're going to have the class reunion, which is really cool. And those are the kind of things that we want to. And especially if you don't feel like doing it, that even means it more that you need to do it, okay? Because you're already pulling away. And this isn't an energy where we want to pull away. We want to take a step back and think about our future and where we really want to step. But when it comes to our relationships, we want to build that bond. We want to embrace that bond, even if it is a virtual embrace right now. So cheer up and live in the moment. We'll see what our mantra is going to be for the day. Don't dwell on the past, as it cannot be changed. Why obsess about the future if things are beyond your control and they can happen at any time? Become childlike again. As yesterday never mattered and tomorrow is another day. Do something spontaneous. Stop and smell the roses. Bake a cake. Sit and watch people walking by. Just live in the moment and enjoy what you're doing. Allow the universe and your angels to assist you effortlessly at this time. Listen to the angels sing. Be still. Go with the flow. If you are feeling exhausted or disheartened, just rest and do nothing. Nurture yourself to regenerate for tomorrow. Do what you need to do to cheer up. And the mantra is, I live for today, I feel cheerful. I live for today, I feel cheerful. I live for today, I feel joyous. I live for today, I feel happy. Make the mantra your own. And we'll get our animal cards here. Okay. It really wants that cut, so take a chance. Take a chance. So we will go to the Sea Star. I believe it is in here. And take a chance. Freedom, chance, fear, passion. Life itself cannot give you joy unless you really will it. Life just gives you time and space. And it's up to you. It's up to you to fill it. So how do you fill your cup? How do you fill your time, your energy, your space, your environment with joy, with happiness? If you've chosen Sea Star, it's time for you to take a chance, a leap of faith. You've been lacking in energy and motivation. It could be out of fear, or it could be that you've been caught up with a bit of laziness and have beached yourself. It can be quite scary to change, and although you may feel stuck, you're never truly stuck. You have free will to change the course of where you want your life to go. Free yourself from the past and allow yourself to feel again. You might be stuck in a dead-end job. Look for one in a different field that feeds your passion. You might be eyeing the cute girl at the coffee shop or looking at the cute boy who changed your oil, and I always say, or the cute boy at the coffee shop and the girl who changed your oil. ask him or her out. When you begin to take a chance on the little things in life, just maybe one thing, you'll find it easier and easier to continue doing that in every part of your life. And that only draws you closer and closer to ultimate success. And you won't know. You simply won't know unless you take a chance. And until we meet again, oh, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.